moon, get your ticket now. Everybody line up, get your tickets, we're going to. Did you buy the tip? Yeah. Do you like rocket ships? Oh, what a human. You wanna try this shit? Yeah. We got everything you need, you better buy some bitty now. Everybody, long the Ponzi. Everybody, long the Ponzi. Everybody, love the Ponzi ride. Never short it. Bitcoin's back, alright.
Yes, indeed. Bitcoin is back. All right, baby. Today's date is Sunday, the 25th of July, 2021. It's just come out to 12 o'clock. Welcome to Satoshi's Bitcoin Chart Show. This is the Bitcoin forecast, the strength of the system, the health of the network, where we find out what's up with what is going down. So let's just jump straight into it and get a load of these figures. Check it out. So from left to right, we've got Coolcoin, we've got Bcrash, we've got Bitcoin, which is BSV, which is the original protocol, making it the real Bitcoin, the true Bitcoin, the genuine Bitcoin. And then we've got Fisher Price Cash on the end. Look at this. Hash rate 98.1, network nodes 93.84, but look at this. Transactions on Coolcoin, which is the SegWit protocol because it's no longer Bitcoin, only 18%. And look, only 3.8% of the data flowing through the network. This is absolutely hilarious. It fills me with confidence every day. So we'll just have a chat with Peter McCormack to see if he can explain these figures to us. Take the floor, Pete.
Bitcoin is so different now from when Satoshi was here.
Yeah, really? Well, how sort of difference are we talking about? I mean, Bitcoin was a peer-to-peer electronic cash system. How far away from that are we now?
It's a completely different project.
Yeah, really? Well, I mean, what do you think Satoshi Nakamoto would have to say about that?
It doesn't matter who Satoshi is anymore.
Seriously? The guy who created Bitcoin, you're trying to tell me it doesn't matter who Satoshi is anymore? Are you kidding me? What if he came back and said something like, what the hell do you think you're doing?
Even if Satoshi came back, I don't think he would just be immediately welcomed as having this God-given right to decide what happens with Bitcoin. I think he would have to earn his right back into the project.
Earn his right back into the project? I just thought you said it was nothing like it and it's a completely different project and it doesn't matter who Satoshi is anymore. Why on earth would he want in on a project that's nothing like Bitcoin? So in your opinion, you know, what is this thing based on now?
Bitcoin is built based on consensus now.
What, like it wasn't before? Did you even bother to read the white paper? Not really filling me with confidence there, Pete. Explain that one more time.
Into the project, Bitcoin is built based on consensus now.
Yeah, no, I'm not having it, mate. I don't believe you. I think you're talking shit. And it looks like it. I mean, look at that. That is absolutely ridiculous. And we've got Bcrash, another centralized project alongside SegWit protocol, which is a Roger Ver's creation. So, Roger, what do you intend to do with your centralized piece of crap?
And we're going to really spread Bitcoin Crash across the entire country here in Antigua.
Yeah, good luck with that, mate. And what do you say to all those multinational corporations who conduct billions, if not trillions of dollars on a global basis that say they need a regulatory compliant monetary system in order to do so?
The ones that say that the blockchains all need to be legally compliant about everything all the time, just go use your Visa card.
Yeah, well, that's going to work, mate. Absolutely ridiculous. So let's have a word with the creator of Bitcoin himself, Craig Oshi Nakamoto. So, Craig, can you tell us what you want from Bitcoin?
I want Bitcoin not to go up to 10,000 or 100,000. I want it to be worth millions per Bitcoin.
Wow, I mean, obviously in a nutshell, but you know, when you boil it all down, is that it?
That's it, and that's what we spend money for. Very simple.
Loving that. Well, let me help out and I'll stick my foot right in. Look at this. Hash rate 0.3%, network nodes 1.3, but look at this, transactions 71.75 and almost 95% of the data flowing through the chain. And look at this, 71% of the transactions and 95% of the data all being processed by just simply 0.37% of the global hash rate. This goes to show you how efficient Bitcoin is. Honestly, I get excited every day when I look at these figures. I absolutely love it. So let's just have a quick chat with Michael Saylor, because I do love his enthusiasm, and I know he just recently blocked me the other day on Twitter. So you must know who I am, Michael. So welcome to the show. Tell me, what's your thoughts on all these people that think that Bitcoin should be changed and sort of tampered with and messed around with so that you can't use it and it becomes a centralized system, turning it from a commodity to a security, so it's got no fundamental value. What do you say to all these people, Michael?
I like Bitcoin the way it is.
Oh, well, so do we, Michael, but we really like it. How do you compete with that?
In fact, I love Bitcoin the way it is.
All right, mate, calm down. Boy, you're going to have to explain yourself. You can't just leave it there. Tell us, what is it about Bitcoin that you love so much?
The way it's currently constructed, it is possible to put all $250 trillion of monetary energy.
Whoa, $250 trillion of monetary energy. Where's that going to go?
In big blocks of encrypted energy on the blockchain.
Well, they do sound like big blocks. What sort of numbers are we talking about?
Maybe the Bitcoin will be 1 million. You can probably calculate $10 million of Bitcoin or something.
$10 million per Bitcoin or something. Wow, where's that going to go and how's it going to fit?
Big blocks, $100 million chunks on the blockchain.
All right, well, let's see if we can see these big blocks on the blockchain then, shall we? Here we go, rock and roll. I do look forward to this. Right, so calling out the megabyte blocks here: 11, 30, 16, 17, 38, 44, 18, 45, 9, 31, 51, 130, 156, 2, 9, 13, 7, 9, 10. Oh, look at that. There's a block below a megabyte, but it is only... good grief, it's only looks like it, so that's 956 kilobytes, so it is just literally 35 kilobytes. 35 kilobytes off a megabyte. That would have been a close one. 4611 34 136, and via BTC in there. Good grief, I wish they'd just do one. And Anne-Marie's Fisher Price Cash still struggling to get all the blocks even over 1 kilobyte. That's hilarious. And Bcrash, how many blocks over a megabyte this morning? 1, 2. Is that it? Just 2. And Coolcoin, we're going to have to count how many blocks they have over a megabyte on their column this morning. Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's it. Oh my goodness me. They've only got 8 blocks over a megabyte. They still can't even fill all their puny megabyte blocks. Absolutely hilarious. Hilarious. Hash rate. So again, hash rate follows price, follows value, follows utility, follows creativity, initiative, and intelligence. If you are intelligent and you apply creativity and initiative, you can make something useful. When something is useful, it can then create value. When it creates value, it can then develop a price. When it develops a price, it can then be measured against the cost of other goods and services and used as a medium of exchange. Shout out to Arcade Rob in the house. Thank you for joining me this morning. Just had a really great look at these blocks. Look at those. Look at those juicy mamas coming through. Absolutely fantastic. Proof of work by now, Coolcoin, Bcrash, Fisher Price Cash will fall into their own footprints. Bcrash Bitcoin hash rate, who cares? Bcrash Bitcoin proof of work, who cares? It is currently 1,695 times cheaper to transact on Bitcoin, which is cheaper than any of these alternative protocols. And it's currently 8.5% more profitable to mine on Coolcoin. Shows you the competition for Bitcoin. And yeah, not really bothered about the other protocols anyway. Daily average Bitcoin block size by network. Let's have a look at this proportionally on 3 months. Loving that. Loving that. Look at that average block size, 17.84 megabytes. Amazing. Amazing, yes indeed. And daily Bitcoin transactions by network starting to rocket away. Transactions per block by network, same thing, starting to rocket away. Fees USD, so that's fees in the block, transaction fees. Well, not transaction fees, fees in the block. Fees in the block, Satoshis. Seriously, CoinDance, come on. Let's have a little look. Where are we now? Here we go, and daily accumulated Bitcoin blockchain growth by network. Let's have a look at this. Where are we now? Let's pull this across. We'll be at 431. 431. Are we 72 gigabytes in front now, or what? Let's have a look. 74. 74 gigabytes in front. That's huge. That's huge. The consistency of those blocks is just absolutely staggering. Loving that. Loving that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, let's close that and let's have a look at the hash rates. Here we go. So the politics lies. So global hash rate 7 days. Global hash rate 24 hours. Yeah. Similar to Corecoin, as you'd expect. Bcrash, Hathor on there, spoiling the party for them. That's hilarious because they just don't want it anymore. And this is Bitcoin. Look at that, 67%. By Tal, beautiful. SV Pool with 9%. Good to see those. Well, look at this. F2 Pool, Pooling, and BTC.com all gesturing on chain. Wow. Desperately trying to get some. We know it's coming. And Fisher Price Cash, yeah, what a joke. I think Hathor just keeping them alive just for lulz, really. That's absolutely really quite hilarious. Alright, let's have a look at the short positions, because this is the only thing that shitcoin enterprises understand, which is price manipulation, which we will look at now when the chart comes up. Bitfinex. Here we go, rock and roll. So we got started with short ratio at 91%, it's now 92%. Look at that, shitcoiners have no idea. Dirty traders. That's why we say shitcoiners, shit for brains. And Corecoin. Oh, and here we go. So where are we now? Short positions. 5.2%. Cracks are emerging. Alright, and Bitcoin blocks live. So for any newbies watching this, this is the blockchain working live in front of our very eyes. Love this. So the vertical rectangular blocks moving across the top of the screen are the transactions being recognized by the nodes on the network, and they are recognized instantly the moment they're broadcast, because Bitcoin is an ultra small world mandala network. It means as the density of the links goes to zero, as the network increases in size, the density of the links goes to zero, making it ultra small world and highly sparse respectively. The formula also leads to an improved topology against malicious attacks, as there's always a way round. It is just superb. So when the transactions are broadcast and recognized by the nodes on the network, they're then thrown into the memory pool, which is where they're competed for by the miners and payment processors in order to create a block, put the transaction within a block, and then place the block on the blockchain, which is when they're rewarded with the Coinbase data, otherwise known as the block reward, otherwise known as freshly minted Bitcoin. Look at the size of these blocks coming through. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yes, indeed. See what happens when we zoom out a little bit. 186 megabyte block. A 255 megabyte block. Look at that. Love it. So in the highlighted rectangular blocks below, we've got the hash of the block height, who it was mined by, size, the time, the date, the transaction count, and total fees. And it's these fees that will eventually surpass the block reward. Let's just refresh this page a little bit so we can actually see these transactions moving. Thank you very much. Bitcoin blocks live. That's why the clue is in the name. Are we going to see anything this morning? No. Alright. And let's have a look at just all these mining farms. Look, do you honestly think that 7 transactions a second is meant to service all of this? It just blows me away that people believe that crap. It's just absolutely hilarious. Do you think 7 transactions a second is meant to service all of this? It's just absolutely hilarious. Bitcoin blocks live. Here we go. Where are we this morning? Hanging out with the big dogs. 21.9. XRP 25.7. Oh, we're going to catch him though. And Ethereum with 30. It's 36.6. But you know, XRP is a completely centralized project, you know, under investigation by the SEC. Ethereum is also a centralized project, and with gas prices, it just can't scale. It's absolutely insane. We know there is only one way. Yes, Bitcoin indeed. The only blockchain the world has got. So let's add in XRP. We'll take out Litecoin. We'll take out Bcrash. We'll take out Corecoin because they're completely worthless and useless anyway. Here we go. Take out Bcrash. Don't need it. 3 months. Look at that. Look at that. Coming for ya. Big time. Big time we are coming for ya. Let's have a look at trends.cash. See who's doing what. So Run Protocol and CryptoFight still absolutely macking it hard. Yeah, that's very impressive. Apps ranking by money spent. So what is this? RelayX. People spending money on RelayX, giving TDXP a run for their money just with 52% of the apps ranking by money spent. Wow. CryptoQuant, yeah, just seeing what the exchanges are doing. They have been cashing out their reserves because they know they're absolutely and utterly fundamentally worthless. And the The selling of their reserves, counteracted by Tether printing, has just caused a squeeze in the supply and a massive spike in the price, making it a huge bubble. Michael Saylor will understand this very soon. What's on chain? What is on chain? Good question. Estimated next block size 27 megabytes. Memory pool usage currently at 35 megabytes. Let's have a look at Joho's meme pool. This is what a memory pool is meant to look like. Data comes in, then it gets cleared. Amazing. What it's not meant to look like is Coolcoin BTC when they purposely restricted the network. Look at that. It just looks absolutely horrendous. And we can see the effects on TX Street. Let's have a word with Adam Back, the chief executive officer of Blockstream, and listen to his expectations of a payment network.
So, fee estimation in some cases is quite bad. If you're paying a friend, you can probably afford to wait 4 hours and not pay a priority fee.
Yeah, all right, mate. Median fee 23 cents. Yeah, good luck with that. And the median fee on Ethereum 63 cents. Tell us, Vitalik, how do you respond to a 63-cent transaction fee?
The internet of money should not cost 5 cents a transaction. It's kind of absurd.
Yeah, really? So what's 63 cents, you goon? And let's have a look at this. So what do we know about excessive fiat currency printing?
Statistical analysis has found that every time an empire begins to near its own demise, you'll find that its currency will be debased.
Yeah, and that's exactly what we're looking at here. It's really not looking good. Knowing that Bitcoin is the only thing that can save us. How are we feeling about it? Oh, $128. CoinGecko, what are we today? Feeling good. 69. Oh, 69, that's all right. Just below 70, that'll do. First in the degree. BitPing, let's have a look at this. So money flow per hour, 44 countries at the moment, 29. That's all right. Morning run, let's have a quick look at this. Trade volume, what's this? Can I see a put? Is that $1.73? That is hilarious. Good. Stay away from this, people. Move fast and break stuff does not mean breaking the law. Look at that. Look at the price of all these tokens. Look, going to almost zero. Good, good. And we've had 760,949 purchases of Bitcoin over the last 24 hours. Nice, nice. Let's have a look at the depth chart. See where we are. 4.6 million ask versus 3.1 million bid. So that means price is going down at the moment. But, upsy downsies. Let's have a look at Bitcoin versus USD. Oh, on the way up, on the way up. Loving that. Let's have a look at Coolcoin versus USD. Oh, traveling sideways as well. Honestly, it's hilarious. When you think this thing has got absolutely no fundamental value whatsoever, and people are buying it, oh dear, oh dear. What's it going to take? And Bitcoin versus Coolcoin. Oh, Bitcoin being forced down by all these shitcoiners with shit for brains who have absolutely no idea what they're doing. It's hilarious. Never mind, all speculative crap. And the entire CMC, so Coolcoin at 1.3, and look at these, look at the other. I remember the days I used to look at these in awe and I'd be like, what am I missing? What am I missing? And now I realise I'm not missing anything. They are absolutely and utterly fundamentally worthless. All Ponzi schemes. Bitcoin at 0.82%. All right. Let's have a look at YouTube. 959 subs. Almost 600. Getting close, getting close. Streamanity 299. Come on. Just one away from 300 followers. Thank you very much. Made 80 cents on yesterday's video. Excellent. Loving that. And Twitch still made $95 so far. Let's have a look at Acorn Stack. I wonder if this is still at 13 according to Acorn Stacks. Can I find Acorn Stack? There it is. Is it still going to say 13 new users over 24-hour period? And it does. I think it's stuck. I know that was 6 days ago, so maybe they've stopped reporting it. Oh, that's a shame. Quite enjoyed those statistics. Never mind. 425 followers. Alright, let's have a look at Mama Bitcoin's tweet. How is she doing today? 1,072. Oh, I like that one again. And Arman Satoshi, see, is he on 80,000 subs yet? 79.8. They can't deny him for too long, And let's have a look at Stablecoin Printer. How are we doing? More Binance USD probably are. USDC yet? Binance USD, What is this? What is this? Are you kidding me? What is this? So that's million. Are you kidding me? Oh, circulating supply printed 80 million. 80 million. Good grief. And $11 billion in circulating supply. That is absolutely hilarious. Just print yourself another 80 million. Yeah, why not? No wonder he's a billionaire. You can just print your own money. Good grief, that's hilarious. Anyway, 20 minutes. That's a good time to wrap up the show. Shout out to Arcade Rob and Keith Fellows. Thank you for joining me. Right, so I hope you enjoyed the show. Catch you guys later. Get paid for posting your pics on Relica. Download the app now at www.getrelica.com. Get your tweet etched on Twitch, forever on the Bitcoin blockchain. Do it today at www.jointwitch.com. BuyBSV.live, the best place to buy Bitcoin SV online. Support independent content creators on micropayment platforms such as Streamanity, Twitch and Relica. We should profit from our data, not the large corporations who track, monitor and sell it. If you enjoy the Bitcoin content that I produce, please support me by heading over to www.satoshi.tv, where you can keep up to date with all the latest news, gossip and content as it's created. Thanks very much. To get started in Bitcoin, go to freebsv.com, where you can claim your free Bitcoin. Then head over to Twitter and